All right, welcome to this video. This is going to be the first in the series where I'm going to walk through making this sort of modern version of a Sukajan jacket. And I'll try and include this in the link to the documentation, but I have a little Inkscape file that you can use where you can play with color combinations, but the basic pattern is set up to be reversible. Basically two different shells that are put together so they're reversible, and you pick colors for the body and then the sleeve and then a stripe on the side. And for my designs I usually put an embroidered pattern here on one element, and then on the flip side I do like some art that is like heat pressed onto that. But I'll walk through that through the series of videos. But the first step is going to be deciding what color combinations you want for the, I don't know what you want to call it, the hero side, and the reverse, the inside, which can then be inverted. All right, so this is from an older design, but what first thing you want to do is you want to pick your color combinations. So for this specific project, I'm going to go with a basic black and white satin. And I bought this at Fabric for Less. This is about 3 yards each, which will make both the inside and the outside. So I'm actually going to do, instead of having two different color combinations, I'm going to do a black with a white and a white with a black. All right, so part of choosing the color combinations is figuring out what colors are going to work best with the embroidery. Now, a traditional Sukajan would have the embroidery done directly on the jacket. To make this simpler, I have the embroidered designed sent out and then sent back to me, and then I sew it onto the back. So I'm not doing embroidery directly on the jacket. I'm embroidering it as a separate patch and then applying it. So your first decision is what do you want your color options to be, or what's going to look best on which color. I think these both look good, but I had initially planned it to be the gold style embroidery on the black. I think this looks good as well, but also the art I chose for the white is going to be this. This is the art I have for the white. It's from a pinball game I designed. I'm going to put that on the white along with this for the left and right on the front panels. The problem is this isn't going to look as good if it's on the black. It's not going to register as easily. All right, so we're going to stick with black for the patches, so black body, white sleeves for one side, and then for the reverse side, white body with black sleeves and a white stripe and a black stripe on this. All right, the other consideration you want to make for your materials is the color of the ribbing. Now, the complicating factor here is that most ribbing ribbing's not made to be reversible, and so what you end up getting is like a hero side of the ribbing where there's a stripe, and then the other side is just blank. In our situation, this is going to show up on both sides, so the question is, what color do you want? And then on which side are you going to have the decorative feature? So do we want the stripe on this side with that, or do we want it on this side with the white, and then the reverse side is going to be just plain? So figuring out which side looks best with each color combination. Right now, looking at this, it looks like the plain red would look better here, and then stripe would look better on this. The other option, this is if I want to do color contrasting, because red obviously is going to contrast with both black and white. You could do a complementary color. This ribbing has silver stripes like so. In this case, to me, it looks like maybe the stripes look better on the black and then plain black on the white. Anyway, these are choices to make. Last choice, color choice, is the zipper. This is the closest one I have, but I think that probably going to have to order new zippers to get a better color combination. Like if I did this color, I'm probably going to order a zipper that matches the red. Or if I did this, I would get a zipper that was either gray or black or white. So I'm probably going to order new zippers. Anyway, all right. So that's the first part, getting your materials set up and having them match the color combinations you want. Next step is we're going to cut these into the pieces, panels that we need to do in the laser cut.